Takeoff and landing. eVTOL aircraft is an electric vertical takeoff and landing. eVTOL aircraft is a variety of vertical takeoff and landing (VTOL) aircraft that uses electric power to hover, take off and land vertically. Promising fast point-to-point interurban transportation while being eco-friendly has led them to gain plenty of public support and enthusiasm. They also have greater advantage over traditional aircrafts because of their distributed electric propulsion system, including greater stability of the aircraft in regular and gusty wind conditions, a much quieter aircraft, no emissions, lower weight, higher reliability, lower cost to operate, more compact, higher efficiency, no startup or shutdown delay, and safety through redundancy for its passengers. If one or two motors or propellers fail, the other working propellers can safely land the aircraft. Reliability, lower cost to operate, more compact, higher efficiency, no. Beta Technologies ALIA. ALIA 250 is an electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft capable of transporting cargo or passengers. On June 2020, Beta Technologies revealed their full-scale ALIA aircraft with 4 vertical lift propellers and 1 pusher propeller for forward flight. The goal with ALIA is to keep the aircraft as simple as possible, which increases safety as a less complex aircraft has fewer things which can fail. The ALIA design includes a twin-tail assembly supported by angled trusses, arched wings and arcing tapered wingtips. The company is using fixed efficient vertical propellers to reduce the complexity of the aircraft, reduce the cost of manufacturing and maintenance needs, increase safety and makes it easier to certify to get the aircraft into the marketplace. The longer wing, the shape of the wing and the longer V-tail was designed to reduce drag and increases the stability of the aircraft at low speeds. The main purpose of this aircraft is fly 2 people and cargo, for organ transplant missions from hospital to hospital. The aircraft will have a range of 250 miles or 400 kilometers. The company's future plans are to also make a passenger aircraft as well for up to 6 people, including a pilot. Volocopter is making an electric vertical takeoff and landing multicopter aircraft for fast and efficient urban travel. Their 4th-generation Volocity multicopter aircraft has been redesigned with notable changes such as a more modern and streamlined airframe with wrap-around windows, newly designed and lowered landing skids making entry and exit from the aircraft easier. It has more aerodynamic propeller support beams, new housings within the beam structure which protect the electric motors, the addition of a rear stabilizer for increased lift and stability during forward flight, and increased the redundancy in critical systems. The Volocity has 18 small fixed-pitched propellers and 18 electric motors on top the beam structure, which keeps the aircraft noise to a minimum, making a quiet and pleasant warm sound. According to the company, hovering at 75 meters has a sound of only 65 decibels. Flight control is made by varying the speed of each 18 propellers independently. The aircraft can fly at speeds 100 kilometers per hour or 62 miles per hour with a range of 35 kilometers or 22 miles. The batteries can be changed out in about 5 minutes, which drastically reduces turnaround times and allows for almost continuous service of the aircraft. The company plans to manufacture the aircraft, operate the taxi service, create an app for its customers, build the Voloports throughout urban areas for safe takeoffs and landings, and include international airports as debarking and destination points. The company has stated they will not be selling the aircraft to consumers. Vertical Aerospace was founded in 2016 with the vision of decarbonizing air travel using the best technology from the aviation, energy, and automotive industries. Their current production air taxi model is the VX4 electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. The interior of the VX4 was designed to create an outstanding passenger experience with side doors allowing entering and exiting the aircraft with ease. There is a separate luggage compartment and room for luggage at your seat. The aircraft sports a skylight and large side windows, providing spectacular views for the passengers. USB ports will be available to charge your phones, pads, and laptops, while screens above will provide flight status information. The aircraft is all electric, providing emission-free air transportation, and the company's objective is to power their aircraft with renewable energy whenever possible. In addition, the company is also working with suppliers to provide them with a sustainable supply chain. The company has revealed that the VX-4 aircraft can achieve noise levels which are 30 times quieter than the equivalent helicopter. Because the aircraft is aerodynamically efficient, it will be able to fly its missions with far less energy than a helicopter would need. City Airbus Demonstrator is a multi-passenger, autonomous piloted electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft designed for urban air mobility. Its 8-pitch rotors are powered by 8 specially designed SP200D direct drive, 100 kilowatts units relying on 4 140 kilowatts batteries developed by Airbus Defence and Space Arm. The City Airbus will carry up to 4 passengers with a cruise speed of 75 miles per hour or 120 kilometers per hour. The model currently will have 15 minutes of flight time. The vehicle is designed to fly autonomously. The 4 carbon fiber duct coaxial propeller configuration will contribute to a low acoustic footprint. Each duct provides 881 pounds or 400 kilograms of thrust for a payload of up to 551 pounds or 250 kg. Airbus plans for a high-volume production allowing for low-cost units. The City Airbus is designed to be environmentally friendly. The first commercial flights will employ a pilot, allowing for an entry into the market before regulations or air traffic control systems have adapted to large autonomous vehicles. The aircraft will transfer to a pilot-less system once these regulations are in place. City Airbus is intended for flying between fixed routes between critical transit hubs like downtown to an airport or seaport. Wisk Aero. Wisk Aero was founded in 2019 as a joint venture between Boeing and Kitty Hawk Corporation with goal to manufacture autonomous electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft with zero emissions for advanced air mobility and air cargo. The 6th generation aircraft has a proprietary 12-propeller design and boom configuration with improved propulsion systems. The vehicles have tilting propulsion units in front of the wings, in addition to fixed lift units aft of the wings, which are optimized to increase the efficiency of energy management and to improve control of the aircraft. Wisk's aircraft will have a 90-mile range, a cruising speed of 120 knots, and room for 4 passengers. The design of the entry and exit incorporates needs of individuals with various levels of mobility, and the user interfaces are intended to accommodate those with hearing and visual impairments. The aircraft's autonomous operations leverage the same technology that accounts for more than 93% of automated pilot functions on today's commercial flights, while depending on multi-vehicle supervisors to ensure human oversight of all flights. Archer Midnight. Archer was founded in October 2018 and aims to provide a faster, sustainable, and affordable urban transportation option. Their Archer Midnight 5-seat aircraft carries 4 passengers and 1 pilot for up to 60 miles or about 100 kilometers at speeds of up to 150 miles per hour or 241 kilometers per hour. The aircraft has 12 electric propellers, 6 tilt propellers with 5 blades each for forward and vertical takeoff and landing flight, and 6 fixed propellers for vertical takeoff and landing only flight with each propeller having 2 blades. The sleek fuselage is completed with a high main wing, panoramic windows for spectacular views, a V-tail, and tricycle fixed-wheeled landing gear. It has a maximum takeoff weight of 7,000 pounds or 3,175 kilograms. The Archer Midnight safety features include distributed electric propulsion. In addition, the company is increasing the safety of their aircraft by eliminating critical parts, increasing component reliability, and designing safe aerial batteries. The Bell Nexus 4EX is a passenger drone produced by Bell Aerospace. The air taxi features 4 duct fans, 1 main wing, and a rear rudder. The Nexus 4EX has the flexibility to be 100% battery electric with a range of 60 miles or 97 kilometers, or have a hybrid electric power system with a range of 150 miles or 241 kilometers. The Nexus 4EX can carry 1 pilot and 4 passengers with luggage and cruise at 150 miles per hour or 241 kilometers per hour. Bell plans on making 3 to 4 eVTOL prototypes before allowing production models fly with paying passengers. For safety, the Nexus has distributed electric propulsion, having multiple motors and propellers distributed on the aircraft, that even if 2 duct propellers fail, the aircraft can still land safely. eHang is an autonomous aerial vehicle technology platform company based in China and is pioneering the future of all-electric aerial transportation through multiple proprietary products and services. The eHang 216 is fitted with 8 arms and 16 propellers, which allows it to seat 2 passengers. It has large windows for spectacular views for the passengers, 2 gull-wing doors, and has a fixed skid landing gear. It has an operating range of 22 miles or a flight time of 21 minutes and can carry up to 220 kilograms payload. It can reach an altitude of 3,000 meters and a top speed of 130 kilometers per hour. The eHang eVTOL aircraft have proprietary in-flight operating systems. The autopilot and flight control system gathers data from accelerometers, gyroscopes, a magnetic compass, barometers, visual sensors, global navigation satellite system receivers, millimeter wave radars, and more, using this information to make intelligent navigation decisions. Other systems include communications, battery management, and safety management, with support coming from the eHang Command Center. Lilium Jet. Lilium is a Germany-based startup founded in 2015. The company plans to manufacture the aircraft Lilium Jet and manage aerial ride-sharing for urban and regional air mobility as an air taxi. The company will not be selling these aircraft. In cruise mode, Lilium Jet power consumption per kilometer is comparable to an electric car. It produces 0 emissions in flight, and the aircraft is being certified as a fixed-wing aircraft. The aircraft is 6 to 7 times quieter than a helicopter at takeoff. Not only are their electric motors quieter than combustion engines, but Lilium has developed a duct to absorb as much noise as possible from the electric motors. Each engine is individually shielded, so the failure of a single unit cannot affect the adjacent engines. The forward canard will not be retractable. It will be easily piloted, requiring a sport pilot's license, and Lilium's flight envelope protection system will prevent a pilot from performing maneuvers that would exceed the aircraft's flight parameters. The company at first plans on having their aircraft piloted for aerial ride-sharing, and in the future their aircraft will fly in autonomous mode.